Finland and Sweden probably won't be able to join NATO after Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan threats that he won't support their applications. Turkey has already blocked the beginning of accession talks in the alliance for the two countries. President Erdogan is dissatisfied that Northern European countries refuse to extradite Kurdish fighters. Sweden and Finland have expressed interest in joining NATO after the Ukrainian crisis. But they cannot join without the support of all NATO members, which leads to tensions between the countries participating in the organization. President Erdogan refuses to accept any countries applying sanctions against Turkey. Both Sweden and Finland have angered Turkey in the past by rejecting calls for the extradition of Kurdish fighters whom Turkey considers terrorists. Both countries also suspended arms sales to Turkey in 2019 after their troops deployed to Syria. Turkey has been consistently taking different positions from other North Atlantic Treaty Organization countries. After buying a missile defense system from Russia in 2019, Ankara found itself alone again, opposing the membership of Finland and Sweden. How can we trust them? Sweden is a breeding ground for terrorist organizations. We will not support granting NATO membership, the Turkish president said. Addressing parliament in Helsinki, Finnish Foreign Minister Pekka Haavisto said he was not interested in bargaining with the Turkish president. In both 2016 and 2019, there have been calls to expel Turkey from NATO, but expelling a member state is not easy. The North Atlantic Treaty, which established NATO, makes no provision for suspending the rights of any member state, let alone expelling them. As Jorge Benitez from the Atlantic Council Washington think tank explained, NATO will wait out inappropriate actions by national leaders until a government consistent with the alliance's values eventually returns to power. One way in which a member state can be suspended is through a material breach under a separate treaty called the Vienna Convention. According to experts, Ankara is first and foremost starting a discussion about Swedish support for terrorists to regain influence within the military alliance. Turkey has taken this line hoping to be compensated by members of the organization, particularly the US. In 2020, Washington imposed sanctions on the Turkish defense industry after the purchase of Russia's latest S-400 anti-missile system. Turkey was also excluded from the US F-35 stealth fighter program, for which it had placed an order and paid an initial installment of $1.4 billion.